Hello learners! I am Teacher Caroline, your guide in food and beverage services. Do you want to learn on how to set up tables in the dining area? Well, this lesson is for you. So join me and let us explore through this wonderful world of food and beverage services. Let's get started! Our topic for today is about setting up tables in the dining area. This will be our objectives for today. At the end of this lesson, you are expected to: number 1, identify the flatware and serviceware used in setting up table. Number 2, discuss on how to set up tables in the dining area. Number 3, set table in the dining area. If you are ready for our lesson, let us have a short activity, the Let's Try part. As I flash the question, identify the correct answer by choosing from the given choices. Write your answer in your activity notebook. You have 5 seconds to answer each item. And when you hear this sound, that means your time is up. Let's get started! Here is the first question. What term refers to the standard setup of restaurant and function rooms? A. Dining room equipment and serviceware. B. Fine dining. C. Table setup. D. Table and table cover.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Time is up! If your answer is letter C, you are correct. Number 2. What refers to the size of the tables and the amount of space needed for each guest, which are primary concerns in laying out the dining table? A. Dining room equipment and serviceware. B. Fine dining. C. Table setting. D. Table and table cover.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Time is up! If your answer is letter D, you are correct. Now, let's proceed to question number 3. Which among the choices makes the server's job easier? A. Dining room equipment and serviceware. B. Fine dining. C. Table setting. D. Table and table cover.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Time is up! If your answer is letter A, you are correct. Now, let's move on to question number 4. Which of the following refers to the way a table is set with tableware for serving and eating? A. Dining room equipment and serviceware. B. Fine dining. C. Table setting. D. Table and table cover.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Time is up! If your answer is letter C, you are correct. Now, let's go to question number 5. Which among the choices requires a pre-setup of tables before the service begins? A. Dining room equipment and serviceware. B. Fine dining. C. Table setting. D. Table and table cover.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Time is up! If your answer is letter B, you are correct. So, what's your score? Did you get the perfect score? If yes, very good. If not, you can still do on the next activity. Alright, Let us now explore and discover on how to set up tables in the dining area. During pandemic, food and beverage industry were forced customers to turn away. We were instructed by our government to stay indoors and stop going out due to lockdown. But we still need to eat with a new normal condition. That is why we are here preparing you skillfully, even at home, to create online marketing and bring our products in front of our customers. In this video, you will learn more about on how to set up tables in the dining area. Dining room equipment and serviceware make the server's job easier and complement any decorations that are appropriate to the style of service. The table and table cover, the size of the tables, and the amount of space needed for its guests are primary concerns in laying out the dining table. Table setup. The standard setup of restaurant and function rooms vary depending on the type of service and the requirements of customers. Fine dining usually requires a pre-setup of tables before the service begins. This may not be practical for casual dining or cafeterias. For banquets, complete setup is required before the start of a function while the food is pre-ordered. Standards of table setup. Number 1, completeness. All needed utensils such as tableware, glasses, and other equipment are set up on the table before serving orders. Coffee and tea must go with the sugar and milk or creamer. Placemats are set up when the table is not covered with a tablecloth. Any required conditions are set up before services. Client requirements, as stated in the event order, are available and properly installed before the start of the function. If the free setup is required, the additional cutleries are to be added to the setup once the order has been taken. This must be done before serving orders. Number 2, cleanliness and condition of equipment. All pre-setup equipment must be immaculately clean, sanitized, wiped dry, and free of spots of watermarks. There be no wobbly tables and chairs. There is no chipped, cracked, or stained glassware. No damaged, broken, or distorted cutleries are set up on the table. Linen is fresh, clean, and ironed without holes, spots, or stains. Placemats are clean and without foul odor. Number 3, balance and uniformity. There is even spacing between chairs and covers. Cutleries are spaced at least ½ inch from the edge. For the same order of drink or food, set up the same glass and cutleries in all tables. Cutleries are aligned properly, equidistant from the edge. Number 4, order. All service equipment is placed on the appropriate side of the cover. Glasses, cups with saucers, spoons, knives, and cocktail forks are placed on the right side. Forks and side dishes are placed on the left side except for the cocktail fork. Folded napkins are placed on the left side underneath the fork. Water glasses are set up on the right side about an inch on top of the dinner knife. Required condiments and flower vases are placed at the center of the table. The cutleries are arranged in proper sequence following the order by which its course will be served. Number 5. Aesthetic appeal. The whole setup looks presentable. Presidential and buffet tables are skirted for banquet functions. Appropriate color combinations are used. No eyesore, such as dirty linens and stacks of extra tables and chairs, are seen on the dining area. Appropriate centerpieces and other decors are used. Number 6. Timeliness. Setup is completed on time at least 30 minutes before the start of operations or banquet functions. We have also the table setup procedure. For the first column, we have the steps, second column procedures, and third column rationale or additional information. Pre-setup, before an order is taken, a la carte breakfast. Number 1. Check the condition and cleanliness of all tables and chairs. Procedures, observe the following. Tables and chairs are in their proper position and are aligned according to their floor plan. There are neither unstable nor damaged tables nor chairs. Table edges and corners follow a straight line. Chairs are evenly spaced. This is important to ensure the safety of guests and to prevent accidents. Have damaged items replaced. Number 2. Check the cleanliness and condition of service equipment before they are set up. Pay attention to the following. All tableware, silverware, and glasses immaculately clean and free of finger marks and stains. There are no cheap wares. Salt and pepper shakers, as well as sugar and cream containers, are properly filled. Linens and napkins are clean and free of dirt and stains. Dirty utensils can be a source of bacterial contamination. Damaged and chipped wares can cause accidents and should not be used. Number 3. Set up the placemats. Place it at the center of the cover. Make sure it is clean and free of foul odor. Number 4. Collect all silverwares to be set up on the tables. Place them in a bar tray or wrap them inside the clean cloth napkins. Never carry them with bare hands. This will protect the cutleries from bacterial contamination. Finger marks should also be avoided. Number 5. Lay down the silverware on the cover. Place dinner fork on the left, dinner knife on the right. Hold them by the handle, not the tines. Place cutleries on the side where they could be conveniently reached. Whatever is used by the left hand should be placed by the left side. Number 6. Set up the water goblet on top of the dinner knife at a distance of ½ inch. Glasses and beverage items are to be set up on the right side to be conveniently reached by the guests. Handle goblets by the stem and tumblers by the base. Number 7. Set up the folded napkins. Position the folded napkin on top of the placemat or the show plate, whichever is used. Number 8. Set up the condiments. Place at the center beside the flower vase. This makes it more accessible for everyone on the table. Number 9. Set up the bread plate. Place on the left side of the fork when a square or a rectangular table is used, or on top of the fork if a round table is used. For lunch and dinner, same setup in breakfast, except for the following modifications. No cup, saucer, sugar, and creamer are to be pre-set up on the table. These items will be set up before the coffee or tea is served. The underliner or show plate must be set up on the center of the cover. To avoid overcrowding the table, these should be set up only at the end of the meal before the coffee is served. If coffee is ordered, this serves as an underliner for starters like appetizers, soups, and salads. Alright, let's proceed to table setting. Table setting refers to the way a table is set with tableware for serving and eating. The arrangement for a single diner is called a place setting. So we have here an a la carte setting and a Russian table setting. Let's move on to basic rules for laying the tables. Number 1, table linens. Table linen has to be laid properly. A white cloth is preferred but not mandatory. The only rule is to make sure that linen patterns and china patterns do not clash. Number 2, chargers. Chargers or dinner plates should be placed on the table first. Chargers are decorative elements that are placed under the plates to add color or texture to the table. If a charger is used, soup and melon bowls will be placed on top. The charger will generally be removed just before the main course. Number 3, napkins. Linen napkins should be folded elegantly and placed at the center of the dinner plate. Number 4, silverware. Silverware is to be placed in order of use. In other words, the diner will start at the end and work his way in. The first course will use silverware farthest from the dinner plate, while the last course will utilize the silverware closest. Place all silverware an inch from the table's edge. Number 5, knives. Set knives on the table to the right of the dinner plate. Only one knife is used in cutting meat. However, up to 3 knives can be placed on the table in order of use. Blades should be faced inward towards the table setting. Number 6, forks. Forks are to be set to the left of the dinner plate in order of use. There are usually 3, one for the seafood, another one for the main course, and the one for the salad. When dining formally, salads are generally served at the end of the meal. Cocktail forks are placed on the right side. Number 7, spoons. Spoons are set to the right of the knives in order of use. If there is a melon course, the spoon will be set closest to the plate with the soup spoon on the end. If there is a dessert spoon, it will be set above the plate. Coffee spoons are set on the saucer. Time for dessert. Number 8, glasses. Glasses are set above the plate on the right in order of use. From left to right, water glass, red wine glass, white wine glass, and champagne flute if ordered. Number 9, dessert. Dessert plates and coffee or teacups will be set out after dinner. If a fork is to be used with dessert, it will be placed on the dessert plate. A dessert spoon should be placed above the dinner plate. Coffee spoons should be placed on the saucer. Coffee or tea mugs are not used in a formal dinner. Points to remember when laying a table. The table on which a tablecloth will be spread should be first covered with a base cloth for the following reasons. A. Protect the diner's wrists and elbows from the table's sharp edges. B. To keep the tablecloth firmly in place. C. To protect the surface of the table and prevent the rattling of crockery and cutlery. And D. To absorb moisture in case liquid spills on the table. Number 2. Based on the size of the table, appropriate linen should be used. The center fold of the tablecloth should be in the middle of the cloth, and all the 4 edges should just brush the seats of the chairs. Soiled or torn linen should not be used. 3 types of tablecloth, namely cotton, linen, and damask, are used. Of these, damask is the best. Number 3. If a bud vase is used as a central decorative piece, it should not be very large or tall, as it might obstruct the view of guests sitting opposite each other. Heavily scented flowers should be avoided, as they can affect the flavor of the food. Number 4. Its cover should be well balanced. A cover is a space required on the table for laying cutlery, crockery, glassware, and linen for one person to partake of a meal. Number 5. Only the required cutlery or crockery and glassware should be placed on the table. On a normal dining table, the space required for one cover 60 cm by 38 cm. The cover of the opposite side should be exactly similar to give a well-balanced look. Number 6. Opposite sides should be exactly similar to give a well-balanced look. Number 7. Cutlery should always be laid from the inside to the outside of the cover, since they are always used from outside to inside. Number 8. Knives and soup spoons should be placed on the right-hand side of the cover, while forks should be placed on the left-hand side. Dessert spoon and forks should be placed on the top of the cover. The side knife should be placed on a quarter plate and kept on the left side of the cover. The cutting edge of all knives should be placed to the left. Number 9. Water goblets should be kept to the right of the cover at the tip of the large knife. Napkins should be placed at the center of the cover in between the cutlery. Napkins are normally arranged in empty water goblets during a dinner session. Number 11. Cruet sets, a butter dish, an ashtray, meal accompaniment, and a bud vase should be placed in between the covers at the center of the table. Number 12. Crockery and cutlery should be spotlessly clean and the glassware well polished. 13. Chipped or cracked equipment should not be used. The hotel's monogram should be visible to the guests. 14. All cutlery and crockery should be placed about an inch from the edge of the table so that they are not accidentally tipped over. To fully engage ourselves in this lesson, let us do this, the Let's Practice activity. Directions. Tell the standards of table setup. Choose your answers from the word pool and write your answer in your activity notebook. You are given 40 seconds in this activity. And here's the options. A. Completeness. B. Cleanliness and condition of equipment. C. Balance and uniformity. D. Order. E. Aesthetic appeal. F. Timeliness. Number 1. Setup is completed on time at least 30 minutes before the start of operations or banquet functions. Number 2. The whole setup looks presentable. Number 3. All service equipment is placed on the appropriate side of the cover. Number 4. There is even spacing between chairs and covers. Number 5. All pre-setup equipment must be immaculately clean, sanitized, white, dry, and free of spots or watermarks.
40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Time is up, and here's the correct answer. Number 1, F. Number 2, E. Number 3, D. Number 4, C. Number 5, B. Let's proceed to our next activity. Directions: complete the table by writing a word or group of words to complete the sentence. You are given 40 seconds in this activity. Number 1. Silverware is to be placed in order of blank. Number 2. Blank are set above the plate to the right in order of use. Number 3. Set blank on the table to the right of the dinner plate. Number 4. A dessert spoon should be placed above the blank. And number 5. Table blank has to be laid properly.
40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Time is up, and here is the correct answer. Number 1, use. Number 2, glasses. Number 3, set knives. Number 4, dinner plates. And number 5, table linen. So, what's your score? Did you get a perfect score? If yes, very good. If not, we can still do on our next activity. Let's try to practice more by answering this. Let's do more activity. Directions: set an informal place setting using the tableware found in your kitchen. Video record, screenshot your output, and send it to your class GC or give directly to your teacher through your parents. Also, evaluate your work using the scoring rubric. Check the box that corresponds to your level of performance. So here's the criteria. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. For table skirting, for 4 points, table setting is complete and correct. Table setting is appropriate and appealing. For 3 points, the table setting is lacking one item. The table setting is appropriate. for 2 points. The table setting is lacking 2 items. The table setting is simple. And for 1 point, the table set is not correct. No evident. So, you need to sign together with your parents. Let's proceed to our next activity. Directions. Identify the following flatware and tableware used for the a la carte setting. And write your answer in your activity notebook. So, what's your answer? And here is our answer. Alright, what's your score? Did you get a perfect score? If yes, very good. If not, you can still do our next activity. We are now done explaining all the information that you need to know. Let us proceed in synthesizing our lesson. Activity. Think and share. Directions. Answer the question below. What are the 3 most important words that you learned from the table setup in the dining area and why? Write your answers in your activity notebook.
40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Time is up! Alright, as we end our lesson, we need to test your skills if you have really attained our objectives for today. Let us now have our assessment. As I flash the question, identify the correct answer by choosing from the given choices. Write your answer in your activity notebook. Here is the first question. What term refers to the standard setup of restaurant and function rooms? A. Dining room equipment and serviceware. B. Fine dining. C. Table setup. D. Table and table cover. Number 2. What refers to the size of the tables and the amount of space needed for each guests, which are primary concerns in laying out the dining table? A. Dining room equipment and serviceware. B. Fine dining. C. Table setting. D. Table and table cover. Now, let's proceed to question number 3. Which among the choices makes the server's job easier? A. Dining room equipment and serviceware. B. Fine dining. C. Table setting. D. Table and table cover. Question number 4. Which of the following refers to the way a table is set with tableware for serving and eating? A. Dining room equipment and serviceware. B. Fine dining. C. Table setting. D. Table and table cover. Question number 5. Which among the choices requires a pre-setup of tables before the service begins? A. Dining room equipment and serviceware. B. Fine dining. C. Table setting. D. Table and table cover. And here is the correct answer. I hope that you get a perfect score as you gained knowledge from our lesson for today. Congratulations, everyone! You were able to answer the tasks in our lesson for today. If you have questions or clarifications, you may watch and review our video lesson, or you may ask assistance from your teacher. Once again, I am Teacher Caroline, your food and beverage services partner. See you on our next episode for another full of exciting and interesting topics in the world of food and beverage services. Keep safe, God bless, and see ya!